Welcome back to the DreamBuilder Masterclass. If you're ready to define your dreams and turn them into your results, then you're in the right place. Because this is where you will learn to build dreams that create more abundance, freedom, and flow in your life, in a life you absolutely love living. Hi, I'm Morrissey. I've been a speaker, a best-selling author, a specialist in the field of personal development in the area particularly of dream building. Not just having dreams, but the building of those dreams into results, and I've been doing this for over 40 years. It's been my life's work, and over time I've empowered millions of people to change their lives, to have lives they love living, people just like you, all over the world. I've taught alongside some of the most influential names in personal development, had the opportunity to spend time with and work with great minds and organizations such as the Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. Foundations, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and President Nelson Mandela. This is the third video in our DreamBuilder Masterclass. It's the third stepping stone on your way to becoming a true dream builder. And this third stepping stone I call bridging your dreams. So today we're going to complete the journey we began in the first video where you learned how to evolve your paradigm. You understood that there was a pattern to your thinking that produced your results. So we got to evolve that pattern so you can have other results. We continued the journey in the video into video 2 where you learned how to blueprint your dream. And so today we're going to learn how to bridge your dreams. Because there's an art and science to transformation. The art is in the visioning. The transformation is in the vibration. Now, if you haven't had a chance to watch the first 2 videos, I'm going to highly recommend that right now you go and watch them. It's very difficult to begin a real journey on step 3. The only way to reach your destination is to take one step at a time and apply what you learn along the way. You really can't bridge your dreams, which is the topic of today's class, without opening up, evolving your paradigm as we do in video 1, and then blueprinting your dream. You can't build a dream you haven't blueprinted. So here we are. So again, I'm going to encourage you. This is why videos 1 and 2 are so important, so that you really get the maximum value because you deserve that. I put these videos, I've made them free for you, so that you get support, so you get help, so your dreams just don't sit in your mind or in your imagination or worse yet on a piece of paper in a drawer gathering dust. Let's build those dreams. So pause the video, go to the links on the top of this page and watch videos 1 and 2. Then when you're done, come back and let's do video number 3 together. Today's masterclass is all about bridging your dreams. It's about becoming a match for the dreams you've defined and visualized. It's about shifting your vibration, your energy, from your current results to the dream as quickly and as easily as possible. So far, you've learned the importance of understanding your current belief system, understanding the unconscious limiting beliefs and patterns that are preventing you from transforming your results now, transforming your life into the life of your dreams. And then taking that knowledge and using it to evolve your paradigm or your belief system to unlock the pathways to a life where everything starts to fall into place. A life where each day you jump out of bed thrilled at the opportunity the new day brings. And you also learn how to blueprint your dreams in vivid detail so that you know exactly what your dream life looks like and feels like. And you begin to create a clear mental visualization of yourself inside those dreams, living your dreams. I shared my personal story and how I use these principles to move beyond a death sentence and fatal kidney disease to create an amazing life with abundance and freedom and aliveness. Also shared how I've spent my entire adult life teaching thousands of others across the world to do exactly the same thing in their own lives. So in other words, you've learned that we each vibrate at our own frequency of what we're tuned to, just like a radio station. You get in your car, the music you hear is an exact match to the frequency you tune to. Turn on your television, the picture you see is an exact match to the vibration you're tuned to. Look at your life. The picture you see, the results you see are an exact match to the major dominant vibration of your thoughts and feelings. Now, throughout these videos, I've shown you how there are higher frequencies available to each and every one of us, higher vibrations that you can match to create a life of more freedom and more abundance. Now, you can do that, but not if you don't know how. Today we're going to talk about how to make the jump and match the higher frequencies. We're going to build a bridge between where you are now and the match for the vibration of a life you would love living, those higher frequencies. And that's why I call step 3 bridging your dreams. So here's another way to look at it. Imagine you're hiking and the path takes you up to the edge of a chasm with a steep drop-off. On the other side of the drop-off, the path continues. It's higher up, and it keeps climbing upward. The lower ground on which you are now is where you're starting on your DreamBuilder journey. But you want to be on the other side of the gap. You want to be on the higher ground, and you're not sure how to get there. And the only way to make it over that chasm is to build a bridge. And with that bridge in place, you can get from where you are to where you want to be. It's one thing to flip the dial on the television or change the radio. You can do that quickly. It's another thing entirely when you want to make the switch in your own life or my own life. Every one of us has a series of what I call major dominant thoughts. These are the way we tend to think about things. And those thoughts generate feelings, feelings in us. Those thoughts and feelings generate vibrations. And the vibrations don't just happen inside us, they do start inside of us. And then they're connected to our whole body. And then beyond our skin, they go right through our skin and they're connecting and communicating with this invisible yet very real energy in which we live and move and have our being. And it's an intelligent, responsive energy. It actually reads that vibration inside us and feeds back to us the circumstances, situations, and conditions that are in congruence with the vibration we're coming from. What causes our results? It all starts with the thoughts we have. Those thoughts generate our feelings. Those feelings dictate our actions, and our actions generate the results we have. Albert Einstein once said, "Everything is energy." That's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. So learning how to change your frequency to be a match with the higher ground where you want to live, that's what closes that gap. It lifts you up. And it literally over time dissolves those old circumstances and rearranges the circumstances, situations, and conditions of your life. It builds the bridge. Now there's a tested, proven, reliable, repeatable system that you can follow to transform your results into a life you would absolutely love living. You can transform any dream into your results. I know this for sure because of the work I've done and the people I've worked with, and my own life too. Over the past 40 years, working in the laboratory called life, testing and finding what works and what didn't work, I've developed a 10-step system, a proven, reliable, absolutely repeatable system that has helped thousands of people build and sustain the life of their dreams. And in this video series, I'm guiding you through the first 3 foundational steps of the 10-step process that makes you a dream builder, not just a dreamer, a dream builder. Step 1, evolve your paradigm. Your paradigm controls your results. Step 2, blueprint your dream. Your dream exists at a higher frequency than the life you're currently living. You have to have a clear, absolutely clear picture in your mind of what you would love your life to be like, what it would actually be like. You step inside that life imaginally so that you can feel it. Not the life you think you can have. It's not enough to just have a want or a goal. It's got to be a dream. Having a dream with a burning desire is crucial for the phase change that's required to change the results in your life. And step 3 is to build a bridge from where you are to your dream. You have to become a vibrational match in your thinking and your feeling to the vibration of the dream. To think and feel the thoughts and the feelings of someone who has that dream, who is living that life. Thinking what you would think if you were having that life. Feeling what you would feel if you were having that dream life. That begins to open up a new frequency in you. This creates a gravitational pull that will draw the life that you've been dreaming of in amazing ways to you with irresistible force. Now, that's what started to happen with me after my kidney surgery all those years ago. And it was that good woman who visited me in the hospital who showed me how to use my thoughts and my feelings to bridge the gap. Remember, I'm a young mom, just graduated from high school, only recently married, and I was diagnosed with fatal kidney disease. The night before my right kidney was removed to hopefully give me another 6 months of life, the woman visited me and tried to help me evolve my paradigm. And then she taught me 3 important tools to build my own bridge between where I was and where I wanted to be. You learned about the first tool in the last video. She taught me to visualize, to create vivid pictures in my mind of the way I wanted my life to be. In other words, she taught me to blueprint my dreams. What I didn't tell you last time were the second and third keys that she taught me. These keys help to keep those pictures in your mind, and if you get discouraged or you encounter an obstacle, and you will along the way. The second key to building the dream bridge was refusing to stay discouraged. Discouragements come to everybody, but it's your choice what you do with those discouragements. Decide now that you will never stay discouraged. When I saw I was getting healthier despite the lack of science to explain why, I started to believe I really could change my paradigm. I really could build my dreams. And it was then I began to refuse to stay discouraged, stop believing that I was going to die would be the only possible outcome. The third thing I had to do was become more interested in growth than comfort. And here's what the woman meant with this third key strategy. To get something you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done. That's what real growth is. And it's always a little uncomfortable, but here's the key. It's not uncomfortable really to you. It's uncomfortable only to your paradigm. It's uncomfortable because this is more growth, more good, more allowing in your life than you've ever done before. And it does feel a bit uncomfortable. But highly successful people are willing to be uncomfortable in the interest of growth, not just to be uncomfortable in the interest of growth. Sometimes when we feel the discomfort, like the discomfort I felt when I came home from the hospital, we want to give up, or we want the discomfort to go away. But the discomfort is a signal. It's telling you that you have a growth opportunity. And as my body got better and better, despite the fatal kidney disease, I started to become incredibly interested in transformation. The doctors had no science for how my one remaining kidney that had been 50% functionally destroyed was now gradually getting better and better and operating as a fully healthy kidney. There was no science for that. And that's when I realized there was something going on that I hadn't been aware of before. And I began to do the things that I've told you about in this video. I got into undergraduate school. I got my undergraduate degree. I got into graduate school. I got my graduate degree in counseling psychology. I attended a seminary for 2 years. I did everything I could find for over a decade studying the world of transformation, long before I began to teach about it. And I learned how transformation occurs. Over time, I saw that there are at least 3 things that people do to achieve transformation. And it was the case with everyone I studied, whether they consciously knew what they were doing or not. It was just like the woman told me. And in each of these transformational stories, the individual learned to clarify and visualize their dreams. They refused to stay discouraged. They became more interested in growth than comfort. So right now, you may be thinking, well, I would really love to achieve my dreams, but life's just not that easy. I've set goals before, I've had dreams before, then life happens and things get messed up. It doesn't work for me. I guess I'm just not the kind of person who can achieve their big goals. Well, when Thomas Edison was asked, how did you survive 10,000 failures when designing the light bulb? He responded quizzically with I never had a failure. It was all feedback. Now that's a DreamBuilder mindset. You see, just because life isn't always smooth sailing doesn't mean you can't succeed, but you've got to have some support and some help to keep your mind in a positive framework so you can keep going. You'll have some feedback that under any other name is failure or difficulty, and you'll have that feedback moving forward. It's inevitable, and you will get discouraged. It still happens with me sometimes. It happens with everyone. But here's the deal. If you decide now that you're going to have some discouragement but refuse to stay discouraged, you'll start to see life's challenges as feedback instead of failure. And you begin to recognize that there's a power in you greater than the discouragement. And you can call upon that power. And as you refuse to stay discouraged, you can choose to be more interested in growth than comfort. You want to have something you've never had? I know you do. It's your dream. It's what you would really love in your life. Every one of us wants that. But to get what you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done. That's what real growth is all about. And when you get to that dream life, I promise you're going to never look back and think to yourself, gosh, wish I hadn't done this. I wish I'd done things the other way. No, you're never going to think that. But if you don't choose growth, I can make the same promise. You're going to wish you had. Once you understand the unconscious limiting beliefs and patterns that are keeping you stuck, and install new beliefs and patterns, and maybe get some help doing that, once you've defined and have clarity about your life, your dream life, what you would really love, you'll have everything you need to begin building your amazing life that's filled with freedom and joy and passion. You're going to find yourself waking up every day, jumping out of bed, thrilled at the opportunity the new day brings. And finally, you're going to feel a sense of more control in your life. Your new energy attracts new abundance, new freedoms into your life, and that's contagious. It's in a wonderful way, because your life now empowers those around you, and it impacts their lives too. In order to have all of this, just follow the steps I've taught you in the masterclass. And if you want to take the fast track to your dreams, I promise you that having a mentor to guide you along the way will help you get there much, much faster and easier. Your mentor will be the version of the woman who came to me before my kidney surgery. She changed my whole life by helping me visualize and showed me how to use that power in building my dreams. Now, I'd love to be that person for you, to be your mentor. I've loved sharing my story with you. More than that, knowing that those results in your own way can be yours. I love seeing the excitement and the thrill in all the comments you've been posting. So many of you are already evolving your paradigms and getting more clarity on your dreams using the blueprinting process. And that's why I put together this masterclass. Now, if you're interested in taking this deeper, learning the other 7 steps that will allow you to not just have a great vision, but actually turn that into your results, to magnify your transformation, if this is you, I put together a special program that's designed to take you from where you are now and walk you step by step through to creating a life that you truly love living. And I've worked with people all over the world, and this proven, reliable, repeatable system works. It's the entire 10-step system that I've spent 40 years testing in my life and in the lives of thousands and thousands of people across the world. In the 4th and the final video of this DreamBuilder video series, I'll be talking more about the 10-step system. So if you're interested in the fast track to making your dreams your reality, your results, keep an eye out for the next email and the link to the 4th and final video. Because in that video, I'll tell you more about the full 10-step system and how you can participate. Registration for the full program will only be open for a few days, and then I'll have to close the registration so we can start the program. So be on the lookout for the next email so you don't miss the chance to take the fast track in building your field of dreams. In the meantime, I'd love to hear any questions you have or how these videos have impacted you. So please, I love seeing that. So take a minute, just scroll down, leave a comment, tell me about your dreams, or just say hello, Mary. I've been reading every comment and responding to dozens of them, and I'd love to hear from you. So leave me a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.